Hello, welcome to Trains and Viatic. I'm outside and it's a Saturday, so that can't be Garden Railway. It's actually a project for up in Viatic, which I'm doing out here. So let's start the title and then we can see what we're up to. So with the temperature warming up, I still want to get stuff done to the railway. And I have one board which I haven't even made yet. So what we're going to do today is we'll go up into Viatic. I'll show you what we're planning to do and how we're going to do it. And then we're going to come down here, make sure everything will test, and then build the board. So this is the area where about that board's going to go. So it's going to start just here and go to just there, which means we have a roadway coming in along here. We got the end of this railway. We got that line there. So let's go down and cut the wood. We're now down in the garden and I have forgotten to record the first bit. But what I've done is this is cut. We got this cut in our circular saw. We cut it 55 centimetres across. And then we had to cut out this little corner which is 14 by 47. That's where about the preserve line will come in. The next job I need to do is make sure that the roadway will actually fit on this board. Then after that we're going to be putting supports on it. This is going to be the top, the other side is going to be the bottom. So this was a part of a set at uni and it now getting yet another life. The wood from this project, which was actually a desk, is keep on being used and used and used again. I want to make every penny out of it. So let's go and grab the roadway and then we can see how that will fit. So this bag is a bag of roadway bits. I think we should really check to make sure everything fits. So this is the next bit of the roadway and I had this cut by James at DCC Train Automation. If you want your own one done, the link should be at the bottom of the screen just now. What he have done is he have actually numbered the pieces for me. So you've got AA, which go together, BB and so on. So there is a little bit of a conflict just up here, as I was going to have a line coming along there, but I'm going to have a line finishing there, and then we can say that for Preserve Railway have just bought the last bit of the track bed and waiting to actually get it down. Also I'm going to put some plywood there to bring it all to the same level and there, so it looked like the vehicles pull off to go into what's going there. And then at the far end, just over there, we're going to have a tunnel portal. So everything fit there nicely. Just here will be the end of the layout. Just there will be the back of the layout. So I'll put this away and then we can talk about supporting this. So I'll see you back up in the attic in a moment. So as I was saying, I need to consider whereabouts for tracks being supported and that kind of stuff. So I need to have gap here for the support. So we're going to have one beam here, and then have a few overhangs there. Then we'll have a beam across there, then one across there and one across there. So hopefully everything should fit with that. All of this stuff will be covered, and should give me a nice end to the layout. So this is how it will be assembled. You can see that these bits will be taking the main weight, sending it to those. Then I'll have a corner piece there, there and there. Hopefully something around there. So that the weight is then sent down into the legs. As I need to take into consideration where about all the running lines are. So what I need to do is notch 2 bits out of there, 3 more notches in there, and then we're going to glue it. So I'll show you when it's at the gluing point. So we got the frame now made, and you can see a couple of little boo-boos I made. That one and that one are the right way round. That doesn't meet that, but this is just a frame that will give it the support it needs. So my next job will be to grab my drill, pre-drill the ends, fit this on, then glue all the pieces. Once I've done that, I'll stop the camera, then I can fit the top onto this frame. So I've been working that's the top and the underside's the underneath. This will go into the underneath, but by working it on top I can see exactly how everything is planned to go. So this is actually quite good. One other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little notch in that one, a little notch in that one, and a little notch in that one, so I can run the wires through. So when you see me next, I'll have a first section all glued up. We've now got the frame screwed up. I've also put these holes about so I can feed wires through, as I'm planning to have lights and stuff on this board, but I want all the wires to be neat, as I don't want trains to be caught on them. So the next job, once all this have dried, is to glue the top onto that, so that we then have a nice strong frame. Everything is screwed together, glued together, so I'll show you when we're putting the top on. Actually, I'll show you once we put the top on. I now have the board all glued up, and it's nice and flat. Along the side I need to do a bit of sanding along there and sanding along here, but we've got this area for the train to come up and go away. I'll do some sanding on the top and get this all nice and flat. Then we're going to have a carway running along, around, back and along. I'll do something so it looks like the carway is all the way along there and the car's just going around to drop off at the building there. I'm looking at putting the Metcalfe fire station there. Then we'll have the bridge portal there. We're going to have a nice campsite here with some holiday homes and tents and a nice building along there. So I'll quickly go and grab the roadway and we can look to see what it might look like. I now have the roadway in place, so I can see exactly how it's going to look. I'll have a piece of wood along here so that everything's the same level, and then it will have the cars going around and along. I should have plenty of space there for the fire station. Hello Soda, that's my bunny just popping out. Then I'll have a building there so that this look like vehicles are coming into the holiday park and dropping things off. There's going to be trees and street lights running along here, and all of this will be nicely terrained. So projects on this board First one is a roadway. Get that in, put some detection on it, check for detection, and make it so that it's all flat. Then we're going to have a building there, which I might do for a couple of live streams. Then it will be painting for complete board, painting for roadway, painting for base. Then we're going to need a footpath along here. Then we have street lights, so there's quite a few projects that will be done. And then the last project for this will be a back scene. So there's quite a bit to be done on here. And the nice thing is I can work on this while it's warm up in the attic, and then this will be installed on the layout. So I'll now go back up into the attic and finish off this video. So we now got that board built, and I'm going to be working on it down in my room because it's getting quite warm now that we're hitting for summer. So there are several projects that will be happening on it. We're going to have a roadway going around and also make it to look like the road carry on. We're going to have our holiday park. We're going to have street lights along the road, and even a path potentially. So the road will be finishing just there, and then it will be going underneath you and along to there. So that should be fun. And we're just going to spend a few weeks working on it where it's colder. Then we'll be able to install it and then work on the next section. So I'm trying to get stuff done and trying to get this in an almost complete state. As I've decided, hidden fiddling yard is not going to happen. That's just going to be too much work. But I want to have an end of the layout. I want to have that covered. And over there we're going to have the end of the surf line. So there's a lot of fun bits to edit this. And stay tuned, and we're going to have this happening on Saturdays. So thank you for watching, and I'll chat to you on Monday for our next video. Thank you very much, Richard.